It's the 4-0 Indiana Elite. It's the 1-3 Texas Radlers. It starts right here and right now. We have got the bald, bearded man for our first ref of the night. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Snow is going to start with it. He's got it at the top of the key. He finds Pete Jones Jr. in behind the defense, and just like that, Pete Jones Jr. drops it in from a dish from Matt Snow. And it is bread and butter for the Elite as this one gets underway. Poked away by Matt Snow, recovered by Savard, and just like that, they're coming out firing. And gets the roll in, does Savard, and they called that a 3. Thought the foot was on the line. But they're going to call that one a 3. Refs already leaning towards the home here as this one gets underway. Indiana Elite going to find themselves down 1 as we start back into Pete Jones Jr., and he's going to slam it down. So we are underway. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that you are watching the Scuffed Basketball League. We are underway here in Season 2. Game 5 and 6 tonight of Season 2. Think Pete Jones Jr. got a hand on it right there. And it's Clem Fandango. Clem Fandango at the top of the key. I can hear you, Clem, and he's going to get the screen. He's going to get the call. He's driving to the basket and botches the layup, but it's boarded by Pete Jones Jr. He dishes it back out to Matt Snow. They'll set up the offense again. And they get it back into Pete Jones Jr. He got the offensive rebound, and he's doing it all. It's 6 points for the team. 6 points for Pete Jones Jr. as we're 90 seconds in. Chambers with a quick shot. He can't get it to go. It's boarded by Carlos Boozer. Here come the Indiana Elite. Will they do it again? The one and the only. It's Matt Snow. It's back into Pete Jones Jr., and he does it again. My goodness. It's 8 points off of 4 shots for the Elite. It's 8 points off of 4 shots for Pete Jones Jr. Savard around the screen. Quick shot, pick and pop. No good. It's boarded by who? Pete Jones Jr. He's going to go coast to coast. He does not stop. Pete Jones Jr. Oh, my goodness. He's got 10. It's Savard. A 3 ball from Hunter to get some wind in their sails. No good. It's rebounded by who? Pete Jones Jr. Here come the Elite. It's Matt Snow. Who does he give it to? He gives it to Pete Jones Jr. What does he do with it? He slams it down! Pete Jones Jr. At what point does Coach T-Recht call a timeout? He's leaving the Radlers out there. Victor Chambers against Fandango. Texas Radlers down 9 halfway through. Botched off the front. It's boarded by Pete Jones Jr. Here he comes at the top of the key. It's Truck Wallace, though. It's Truck Wallace. He's got the ball. He gives it to Pete Jones Jr. Is he going to do it again? Oh! My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. At what point does the mercy flag wave? Savard around the screen. He's driving to the basket. He's able to lay it in, and the Radlers are on the board. The Radlers are on the board. And here come the Indiana Elite. They give it to Cameron Boozer this time. He's going to do it this time. And both the big men. Both of the big men. Pete Jones Jr.'s got 14 in 3 minutes. There we go as we kick off after the timeout for the Texas Radlers. Indiana Elite up 11 just 3 minutes in here. Pete Jones Jr.'s got 14. Into Mullins. Can the Radlers get some wind into their sails with the bald man on the bench? Indiana Elite. How do they run their offense now? It's a quick shot from Matt Snow. He botches. He bricks that one. No Pete Jones Jr. as he takes a seat on the bench. Radlers down 9. Can they look to run their offense without the big man? Back to Walsh. He puts up a quick shot. He can't get that one to go. It's Cameron Boozer with the board. Cameron Boozer with the board over to Truck Wallace. Truck Wallace. He'll get the screen. He's going to work around the screen. Good defense, though, from the Radlers. Wallace with a quick shot. He bounces it off the front. Boarded by Rocco Pebble, though. He puts up a quick shot. That one got rejected. Indiana Elite's offense slowing down without Pete Jones Jr. out there. Over to Walsh. Walsh against Fandango. And turn around. Able to lay that one in. Over to Clem Fandango now. Can he look to attack? He's going to go head-to-head against Walsh. He's around the screen. He's attacking. He's going to attack the basket and lay it in. Fandango's on the board with 2. 30 seconds left here in the first. Innocenti, he'll work around. He's going to attack the basket and lays it in. Here come the Indiana Elite. Quick pass. Back to Truck Wallace. Back out to Matt Snow. He's at the top of the key. He'll get the screen. He works around the pick and roll. He's driving. He gives it back to Rocco Pebble. Good dish. He's looking for the assist. Back out to Matt Snow. Corner 3. No. But it's boarded by Rocco Pebble. He's looking for the last second shot. Second chance points. No. Indiana Elite with a strong first quarter, but you see their offense noticeably slow down when Pete Jones Jr. goes to the bench. Can the Radlers look to attack here with no big man, bald man? But here comes Nomad D Pistol. You know he's the 6th man. He's going to find Truck Wallace. Great pass. Great pass from the 6th man, Nomad, there to find Truck Wallace. Truck Wallace still out there. He's the only starter to stay in. He usually does run with the B team. It's something we've seen Coach Pete Jones Jr. do. Corner 3. Can't get the corner 3 to go. Tipped back out. Offensive rebound. Innocenti with a second chance. He's able to lay that one in. Emmanuel Innocenti, that is the rookie for the Texas Radlers. Gator Wallace. He's going to come in here and run some. He sneaks it around the left side. Tries to get around the screen. Quick shot. Oh, Gator Wallace with the long range. Gator Wallace with the quick pick and pop. He's on the board. Coming off of the bench. Walsh rejected by the Wisdom. That's Greg Neal getting in there. Is this a coast-to-coast? Truck Wallace. He's going to find Nomad D Pistol, but he botches the layup under the basket. Poked away and stolen. Stolen. I think Gator Wallace got in there to steal that one. Now here come the Elite. It's Nomad. Nomad's going to try for it. He's going to the basket and got that one to go. After missing the first layup, he's able to avenge the first miss and drop that one in. And Elite back up to double digits on the lead. Can they trim it back to single digits with the foul? Oh! Cannot get the shot to go. He'll go to the line for 2. If there's one thing scuffed in the Scuffed Basketball League, it is free throws. And Innocenti can't get the first one to go. Some of the worst free throw shooters in the history of professional basketball here in the Scuffed Basketball League. I gotta imagine that's why most of these guys are not making it in the NBA. You're not gonna make it in the NBA if you can't make your free throws, but you can make it here in the Scuffed Basketball League. Nomad D Pistol, he's gonna go for it again. He's the 6th man. He's gonna put up the lay-in and botch that one. Again, I can't say he botched that one. That was good defense there from the Radlers. Nomad went for it, though. He's 1 for 3 here in his first 3. Walsh, he'll work around the screen. He's had some decent scoring. He's going to do it again. As maybe it isn't so decent. 2 for 6 for him. Here come the Elite. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Nomad, he's going to find Rocco. Rocco, he's going to lay it in. You got to think Rocco Pepple's been getting mentored a bit from Pete Jones Jr. to help Rocco be the big man that comes off of the bench for the Elite. Back up to double digits. Can they trim it to single digits again with the rookie? Yes, they can. Emmanuel Innocenti, the rookie off the bench. He's 3 for 3 off of the bench. Halfway gone here in the second. Approaching halftime. Rocco Pebble can't get that one to go. Went to the rock again, but he's not able to drop that one. And it's Walsh at the top. He's guarded by Wallace, rather. Walsh is around the screen. He's going to go for it again. He drops that one in. 6 points for him. Fine struck Wallace. Nomad. And are the Elite going to look straight back to Pete Jones Jr. with him coming off the bench? 2 minutes left here in the second. David Savard, leading scorer for the Radlers. He checks back in. Mullins against Wells over on the side, and Pete Jones Jr. is going to grab the rebound off of the Wells miss. Here come the Indiana Elite. Finding Cameron Boozer this time. He's under the basket, gets it back out to Matt Snow, and they're going to go back to what they know, the bread, the butter. Pete Jones Jr., he can't get it to go, though. He misses it off of the left side. Here come the Radlers. They've trimmed it to single digits. Chance to get it to 7. Savard into Oliver under the basket, and he drops that one in, his first points of the night. Allen Wells, that's pretty much the last person you ever want to see have the ball in the Indiana Elite. They get it to Pete Jones Jr. Can he capitalize? No, he's going to miss 2 in a row there, and the cooler coming for Pete Jones Jr. Chambers, he puts up a quick shot. No good. Boarded by Allen Wells. Get the ball out of his hands as quickly as you can is what Pete Jones is screaming from the side over here. They get it to Cameron Boozer. He's able to drop that one in. With Pete Jones Jr. cooling off a bit, do they look to the rookie down low to score some? Savard into Chambers. You can see the frost coming off of him, but you don't got to be hot to find the man down low. He finds Oliver for the slam. Less than 60 seconds remain here in the first half. Back to Cameron Boozer. Going to try for him again. He's going to back his way all the way to the basket and lay it in. He's got 6. David Savard got a hand on it, did Matt Snow, and then Clem Fandango recovers. Indiana Elite looking for fast break. It's back to Pete Jones Jr., but no, they'll get it back out. They're going to set up the offense. And again, they're going to go for Cameron Boozer. The rookie slams it down, and the lead back up to double digits for the Indiana Elite. 8 points for Cameron Boozer. David Savard, 20 seconds remain here in the first half. Chambers, he's been cold here in this first half. Can he look for a basket? He gets it over to Oliver. Oliver with Pete Jones, hand in his face, can't get it to go. Time winding down. One more chance for the Indiana Elite before we go into halftime. Matt Snow, top of the key. He's going to get the screen. He wants to do it on his own with time winding down. The Snowman lays it in. And that'll take us to halftime. As we start the second half, Texas Radlers will start with the ball. They're down 13. Pete Jones Jr. cooled off a bit in the second quarter after a monster first. Does he pick it up again here in the second half? Victor Chambers able to drop that one, and after missing his first 3, he is finally on the board. Here come the Indiana Elite. They're going to look to do it again. Pete Jones Jr., he was able to work the kinks out during halftime, and he's back on the board there. He's got 16, does Pete Jones Jr. Here comes Chambers. Victor Chambers with back-to-back possessions as he slams that one down. Here come the Indiana Elite. But they're looking to go straight back to it. Pete Jones Jr. again, and he does it again. 18, 9, 11. For Pete Jones Jr. Up 13. Oliver back and over to Hunter. He pulls up a quick 3. Drops that one in. Both teams coming out scoring here to start the second half. Matt Snow over to Pete Jones Jr. and again, wasting no time. I mean, they give it straight to the bald man. He shoots with 2 seconds off of the shot clock. They know what they're going to do, and they still can't stop it. It's Savard going all the way to slam it down. Both teams coming out with high-scoring offenses here to start the second half. Which team can keep it up as it continues on? They give it back to Pete Jones Jr. He gives it to Cameron Boozer, and he drops it in. Great dish from Pete Jones Jr. to find the open man. You saw how they were going to double Pete Jones Jr., and the great basketball IQ from the bald man found the open man, but Savard answers again. The Texas Radlers not going away. Indiana Elite, they set up again. They give it to Cameron Boozer. He's going to do it again. He drops it in. He's 6 for 6. The big men down low. The post game for the Indiana Elite. Got a hand on it, did Matt Snow, but they recover and then find the open man. Perfect storm there for the Texas Radlers. Both teams answering basket after basket here. Pete Jones Jr., bald man. Just can't be stopped. He's got 22. He's got 22, does Pete Jones Jr. But the Radlers only down 12, only down 10. You can't count them out here. They're answering every single basket that the Elite come out with. It is shot for shot, eye for an eye right now. Matt Snow, he's going to get the screen. They're going to look to him this time. Good defense, though. They get it in a Boozer. And great defense to stop the screen, but better offense to find the man down low. Boozer's got 14. He's 7 for 7. Savard, he's going to look to do it again. He can't be stopped. David Savard, he has turned it on here in this second half. Both teams coming out with monster offense to start this second half. Pete Jones Jr. again drops it in. 24 for the bald man. Pete Jones Jr. and Cameron Boozer going to sit down. Rocco Pebble and Greg Neal check in for the Indiana Elite. Matt Snow, Clem Fandango, Truck Wallace still out there for the starters. Emmanuel Innocente poked out. Goodman recovers and boarded by the Indiana Elite. First time in a minute that a team has not scored here. Matt Snow, he'll get a screen. He's had a monster game finding the open man. He's going to look to do it with the scoring, though. He's got 14 assists. 14 assists for Matt Snow. He needs 6 points for a double-double. 14 assists. Now, Eric Hunter for 3. Oh! Big time 3 right there. I'm sorry, Earl Hunter. They got Eric Walton, I think, with Earl Hunter. Earl Hunter drops in the 3 ball. Matt Snow, is he going to try to attack again? He's going all the way. Taking it against Emmanuel Innocente. Drops the hook shot up and over him. Up and over the rookie. Welcome to the SBL, says Matt Snow. Innocente into Moran. Moran gets by Rocco Pebble and drops that one in. Less than 60 seconds left here in the third. Matt Snow into Greg Neal. Drops it in. That's the 15th. I think that's a record. I think that's a Scuffed Basketball League record right there for assists in a single game. I think Matt Snow may be the record holder now. What a game. Matt Snow with the ball. He pulls up a quick J. Oh, Matt Snow. Nothing but net. He's looking for another double-double. Moran against Pebble. He can't drop it in. Matt Snow. He needs 2 points for a double-double. Around the screen. He's going to look for it right here and now for the double-double. Matt Snow! His 4th double-double in 5 games. End of the third. So we kick off the 4th. Indiana Elite are up 17. Both teams came out with some big-time offenses in that third, but the Indiana Elite were ready to answer Texas Radlers' big approach. Now here come the B team for the Indiana Elite. They find themselves up 17. Can the Texas Radlers find a charge here late? What a game, though, for Pete Jones Jr. and Matt Snow. Rocco Pebble got a hand on that one, but the putback slam by Jackie Moran gets the Radlers 2 points there. Great game again for the Indiana Elite. Not done yet, but they're definitely looking to close this out and go up go to 5-0. But it's not over yet as the B team throws it away there. Here come the Radlers, and they're going to close it yet again. This one is not over yet. Don't count out the Texas Radlers. Indiana Elite will set up again here with the B team. Rocco Pebble. They get it in to the center. He gets it out to Alan Wells, one of the worst people on the team. But he drops it in. A broken clock is right twice a day. As Alan Wells drops that one in. Goodman, Joe! Greg Neal with the rejection. That's the wisdom showing from Greg Neal as he, a monster of a rejection to play defense there. Radlers will keep possession, though. Walsh steps back over to Mullins. Takes the shot. No good, though. And boarded by the Indiana Elite after the fight for the rebound. Rocco Pebble came up with it. It's no Mad D Pistol, the 6th man. He's up at the top. He'll get the screen. They're going to look to him to put up some points here, and he's going to answer the call. So he drops that one in. 4 points, 3 assists for the 6th man of the Indiana Elite. 3 minutes remain here in the 4th. Innocente driving. Dished out to Walsh. He's thinking about it. Pulls up a 3. Can't get it to go, though. Boarded by Alan Wells. Indiana Elite coming back. 3 minutes left. Looking like they may go up 5-0. And just, okay. Thrown away there by Rocco Pebble. Every time I think the Indiana Elite are looking good, the B team comes out and reminds us why they're the B team. Shacked and a fool out there. Here come the Radlers. Trying to claw their way back into this with less than 3 minutes remain. Corner 3. And the first one of the night.
Up, corner 3.
If they want to fight their way back in, some corner 3s may be what they're going to need. But don't forget that the starters are sitting on the bench over there. They can check back in at any time for the Indiana Elite. Here comes the 6th man. They're going to try for him again. And he's going to throw it away again. That is 3 turnovers right here for the B team in just this quarter. 3 turnovers. Great ball movement right there for the Texas Radlers to find Savard. He slams it down for 13. And timeout right here for the Indiana League. Coach Pete Jones not happy with what he's seeing out there from the B team. Gonna check the starters back in. 2:18 left here in the fourth with the starters back in. It doesn't matter whether they're up 12 or whether they're down 20. They give the ball to Pete Jones Jr. and he lays it in. 26 for PJJ. Walton against Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer got a hand on it and definitely affected the shot there. And the Indiana Elite will set up again. And you know what they're going to do. It's into Pete Jones Jr., who gets rejected. Good defense there. Finally, someone's able to step up and put a stop to the domination that we've seen from Pete Jones Jr. How long can you stop it, though? This time they give it to Cameron Boozer, the rookie of the post, who's showing the shades of Pete Jones Jr. Cameron Boozer is 8 for 8. Wow. Less than 2 minutes now. Indiana lead up 16. Texas Radlers don't count out the corner 3. They give it over. 3 ball right here. Oh, but can't get that one to go. Looking for the offensive rebound. Rocco Pebble with an absolute rejection on the offensive rebound and the second chance points that they were going to try. Matt Snow into Pete Jones Jr. He's looking for more stat padding, and he does it. 28. He's looking for the 30 bomb. The 30 bomb for Pete Jones Jr. He'll be going for it on the next possession with about 60 seconds left. Corner 3. No, but the offensive board. Offensive rebound. Texas Radlers not going down without a fight. It's back up to Johnson. Poked away. He recovers it and can't get the shot to go, though. Matt Snow, he's going to coast. Matt Snow, he's got a double-double already, but lays that one in. 12 points. That is absolutely a record right there. 17 assists. 17 assists for the Snowman. Johnson, step back. Can't get the 3 ball to go. Can't get the 3 ball to go. Indiana Elite, they'll set it up. Matt Snow into Pete Jones Jr. for the 30 bomb. Yes, 30 points for Pete Jones Jr. And with less than 30 seconds left, the Indiana Elite will improve to 5-0. Texas Radlers will drop to 1-4, as the Indiana Elite will remain one of the undefeated teams in the Scuffed Basketball League. Matt Snow puts up a new record and tacks on another one right there. Is that 19? We're going to have to check it after the game. What a game for the Snowman. What a game for Pete Jones Jr. What a game for the Indiana Elite. Buzzer beater right there for the Texas Radlers. For good, just for good purpose, but what a game. Indiana Elite win it.